Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are continuing with the harsh truths in life for you as a young man that you need to know now rather than later so that you don't regret in your life. And I'm outlining this, and today's part 3, of course, because of you. I'm concerned about you as a young man, and I want you to learn these harsh truths now so that you can start shaping your life based on them and don't regret later. While you are still 20, don't wait until you're 40. While you are still 16, don't wait until you're 32, 40, 50 years old. And some of you are 25, don't wait until you are 50, because when you do so, you will regret while you would have had opportunity to change things in your life and align them in a proper manner and succeed. So now is the time whereby you must adjust your life based on this truths that we're sharing with you. Now, a leader's job is not to master everything. A leader's job is to identify what needs to be done or what needs to be mastered, then to find the person who is the master at it. And this is a very harsh truth. It's a very important truth that you as a young man need to know. Because many of us think that leading is knowledge, knowing everything. Now, you cannot master everything, and I must emphasize that, because many leaders are actually feeling disempowered because they feel that I don't know enough. You don't need to know enough, but the ability to be able to identify the people that know that topic, the people that know that task, the people that know that job, and they master it. When you are able to identify them as a leader, that is your role. And you identify them, you bring them to come and do the mastery of their work. What they master the most, they are able then to articulate it and do it. Now, it's not about you knowing everything, because you cannot be jack of all trades and you end up not mastering anything. And there are those leaders that think that they need to know everything. Now, by the way, it is important to know everything in this life. It is important to know that it is not possible for you to know everybody in life. Now, it is very important as well to know as a leader that it is not possible for you to know everywhere as well. Now, therefore, be able to identify those people that master certain tasks, that are having certain skills that they master, that certain skills that they shine with. And those type of people, you know where to fit them in your project. You know how to fit them in your leadership principle. And because it's very important to find the right people that are the right fit to the job. Now, when you do that and you organize those people and bring them to become people that are mastering a certain area or a certain project, when you are able to organize them and bring them, that is true leadership. And as a young man, please don't be actually feeling bad when you don't know everything. Get people that will do all those things that you cannot do, allocate them and delegate them, and let them be able to do those things so that we can be able to see progress. And that's good leadership for you. Now, as a young man, you need to know this harsh truth so that we don't reserve it until later. You must actually be able to apply it later, but know it now. This is very, very important. Now, as we deal with this part 3, and I hope that you will learn out of it, because if you receive 5 more minutes on your deathbed, you won't use them to sign another deal. If you get 5 more minutes in your deathbed, you're not going to use that 5 minutes to sign another deal. You will hug your loved ones and tell them how much you are, how much you care. Remember this always. Now, therefore, it's very key as a young man that your family circle becomes very important. There are some of the young men that spend more time with the world out there. You spend time with friends. You spend time neglecting your loved ones. You spend time chasing after deals and tenders. And you forget that there are people that are very important around you. Remember the support system that you have, which is your family. They are more key than the deals that you sign. So therefore, you cannot neglect them. And that is why I want to teach you as a young man that don't be drowning in your work and in your job, and while you're neglecting your loved ones, because these are the very same people that when you die or you are on the deathbed, these are the people that will be taking care of you. Now, these are the people that you would actually be desperately needing to hug them. Now, therefore, it is very important as a young man that you hug them now, take care of them now, love them now, make sure that you are cognizant of your loved ones and you don't ignore them. Don't spend time running businesses. Don't spend time working hard and forgetting that there are loved ones around you. And as a young man, it is very important that you learn that. And it's a tip that I will not charge you for. It's very important that you learn out of this, but it's expensive and harsh truth that you need to know. But I'm not going to charge you for now, please, because you are my young man that I want you to grow into an extraordinary man of wisdom, integrity, and character. And I teach you these kingdom principles for that sake, because I'm concerned about you. Your loved ones should actually be taking priority in your life. Now, the other thing that you need to know now is amateurs and amateur people, they wait to feel right to take action. They wait to feel a good mood to take an action about anything. These are amateur people, whether you feel like it or not. And this is very important. Now, it is very important that you know that you don't have to take action when you feel right, because professionals take action to feel right. They don't wait until they feel right. Now, amateur people or amateurs are actually waiting until they feel right to take an action. But people that are professional enough, they actually take action in order to feel right. So please be able to be a pro and take action whether you feel right or you like it or not, whether you feel right or not. And that is very important as well. Now, I want to urge you as a young man, don't wait until you feel right, because you may not feel right. And there are times when we wake up in the morning, wow, you feel like you can sleep again. You feel like you cannot face the world. You feel like it is challenging actually to face the world out there. So I want you to be aware that at that particular time, it doesn't stop you from taking action. Now, the wise people and matured people and professional people, they are able to take action so that they can feel right. And they take action. As soon as you take a step, you will feel right. You may not feel right now, but take an action, you'll start feeling right. And I'm actually emphasizing this because it's very important that many of us wait until we feel right to do actually some other things in our lives. That delays us in a big way. Now, finally, today, I want you to be able to know this. It's a harsh truth. That is very important for you. I'm not selling it to you, and you don't have to pay me for it. But it's very important for you to be able to know this harsh truth that you need to know now, not tomorrow, because later you may regret for having not known it. Perfectionist is procrastination. So perfectionism actually is a procrastination. And many of us don't know that. It's a procrastination in disguise. Many times we become so perfectionist, we want everything to be perfect, we want to fix everything to become perfect, but that is what we call procrastination in disguise. And many people delay through what they call perfectionism. And majority of the people take pride in being perfectionist. And you're wasting time by being perfectionist, because in this life, there's nobody who's perfect. In fact, even God doesn't expect us to be perfect. God expects us to obey him. And this is very important. And I want to emphasize that as a young man, don't become a perfectionist, because that will be procrastination in disguise. You will be wasting time, and a time that is precious, and a time that is very important, that you could have done something very important. So that presentation, that speech that you're planning, that plan that you're putting up, that product that you're making, make it a habit to get it out before you are ready. Even when you're not ready yet, but take it out. Don't wait until you're perfect. This is very important, because then you'll build while it is in motion. And I want to emphasize that majority of the projects, because we have delayed because we want them to be perfect. There are times when we are waiting for this business idea to be complete, and we want to have money, capital, and so on. And we delay this idea while you could have actually started at a lower level when you could have just started with a little money that you have and continue building it and make it bigger. So as a young man, start small and learn to start small and make things to grow bigger. And because when you start to become a perfectionist, you are delaying yourself, because perfectionism is what we call procrastination in disguise. And I want to end up here today. This was part 3, and your host, Micornus, the leader, the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. Before I check out today, I want to remind you of our Facebook page, Micornus, and our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum. So please like and follow those pages. Make sure that you click notification buttons as well. That will help you, and for you to be notified when we've got materials of this kind. Don't forget our YouTube channel, Micornus, our YouTube channel, Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. So please subscribe to those YouTube channels. Make sure that you follow us there. A lot of materials that we've posted in the past that are going to be of a great use for you. Don't forget our TikTok account as well. There are a lot of materials that we posted there, and the good Lord will bless you as you follow us there. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.